I will not have it.
If I catch this man, I'm gonna show him why I've been savage.
I hate with passion Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal.
You hate to see it. My rookie of the year, regardless. Prayers up for LaMelo.
We still don't have the left side of our offensive line at all.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is the savior of the Washington football team.
CJ talked about the Washington football team having hope for the first time. My fellow Panthers fans, I'm here to tell you, there isn't a lot of hope for us. It is the most delicious cereal this mouth has ever tasted.
I will put money. I will go on air and I'll have an apology to you if Josh Allen does not take a step back this year. If Josh Allen numbers do not stay the same or get better, I will come on and say that I'm just a Minnesota fan. But I want you to come on.
Take on it.
No,
how much is the step back? 1,000 yards?
It's not about yards for him. It's about accuracy. I'm saying PFF completion grade, because it went from like a 58 to like a 60 something. If it goes in the middle, right? It goes in the middle or a little bit. I'm right, right? I'm right, and I want you to come on air and say that I'm a salty Washington football fan and I don't have a quarterback. Remember that.
All right.
Previously on Hate to Pile On.
This is Kyle Curtin's butthole. He hurt right now. So you're saying Julio in San Fran?
Dallas will win this game because I believe Ezekiel Elliott will have.
You're high! You said Ezekiel Elliott? You're high!
LeBron James, I can't think of a big three that he was a part of. So I don't know why he's even on this chart.
The fact that you guys did not pick the Washington football team in this matchup!
And the Bulls didn't play anyone, so go.
It's okay. I'm okay. Dallas for the win.
This is ridiculous. That's barely a big two.
I want Iguodala.
Go.
Previously on Hate to Pile On.
Let's have a moment of silence for Earl Thomas and Josh Norman's career right now. And the first thing that I want to bring to the table this week is the fact that, Fitz Magic,
I'm like a chicken leg, a turkey leg man myself, so I'm gonna let them eat the kneecaps, and I'm gonna just pick up the legs, and I'm gonna eat the legs.
I hate Aaron Rodgers anyways.
All right. Well, we'll just wrap it up with just saying this. He's a bad man. And
In honor of 316 to Stone Cold.
okay. Big tugs. I like that energy. The NFL has been crazy, just like Jonathan's assumption of thinking he's a good football player back in Cane Bay. Let's just talk about this craziness of trading.
You're talking
So the Miami
real
Dolphins-
reckless right now.
I'm not talking reckless. I'm just talking. Can we have a conversation? Can we have a conversation, Jonathan? I don't understand. Like, why you see? There's no shade. There's no shade whatsoever. No shade.
You're saying
I'm just talking. I'm just
but
talking.
there's some big shade.
Christian. What's up, everybody, and welcome to Hate to Pylon, the two greatest words in sports, Game 7, and we got a little preview today with a special guest, Mr. Anthony, Mr. Heat. How are you doing
baby.
today?
Phenomenal, bro. Phenomenal. Chilling. The nerves haven't settled in yet, but we're good. We're good.
That's good to hear. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm super excited for Game 7. Hopefully, Christian can get his. There we go. Wait. Let's see. Christian is here today. What is up, Christian?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing great. We're excited. Jonathan should be along shortly, so we have a full crew. John just walked in the building, so he got to get his stuff together for a quick. But yes, as I was saying, this is a preview for tonight's Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals. And what a series it has been, right? Ups and downs, some questionable play, some phenomenal play. I'll give you the floor, Anthony, first, but I guess let's just how has the series been for you? Because I mean, you obviously are a huge Heat fan. You're repping the Heat right now. But it seemed like the Heat was gone for a little bit.
Yeah. It shouldn't have gone to Game 7, you know? I think the Heat were good enough to win in 5 games. I know in the second game we didn't show it. Sometimes you go cold, especially since we're playing a team with the same defense as ours, and we haven't seen that all playoffs. So we just got shocked by it. Game 3, we came prepared. You saw that. Away, winning by 25. In the first half, and then Jimmy Butler goes out. Yeah. And that Peyton Pritchard play is slept on the floor, trips him up, grabs his knee, super dirty. And then Jimmy, hasn't fully recovered since, and you could see that in the first 2 games after that. But somehow I don't know what it was. He had that Space Jam water. Something happened. But in Game 6, man. That was unreal. And I was there. Oh, 47 points on one knee. With 2 healthy knees, that's 90 points minimum. That's 47 points per healthy knee.
Sheesh. Christian, hearing if Jimmy Buckets was to have 2 healthy knees, 90 points, how are you feeling about this? You repping your Celtics base sponsors.
First of all, I am an OKC Thunder fan. Let's put that out there.
That is true. Shout out Josh Giddey, Theo Matador. These are my guys.
Second of all, I got this because when I visited my best friend there, Anthony Esposito, because he lives in Boston, people. I don't know if y'all know, but man lives in Boston.
Oh,
so he's in the heart.
I can show y'all.
He is in the heart of Boston. So,
we're in Boston, baby.
Dang, look at that view.
Yes, sir. We're in Boston.
So I bought this because, we're going to a Celtics game, and why not in TD Garden, one of the meccas of basketball. So I bought this for that, and, I have the Celtics Jordan 1 highs. So, I was like, I got to buy something Celtics, just to wear to the game. But I do think Celtics will close this series out. I have faith in Marcus Smart. I have faith in Jason Tatum. And I love Jaylen Brown if he plays.
Okay, so let me just say this. Because previously on a episode we recorded, the Jason Tatum talk sounded a little different.
We'll see if he still does a leader. We'll see. Because like we said yesterday,
Espangados.
Bro, you are Espangados.
That's you. I'm Chan.
We talking about all different types of nationalities right now.
I know. But Jason Tatum.
I'm the Asian one.
Let me tell you about Jason Tatum, though. By the way, I think I hear an echo from CJ's side. I think I hear myself. Or am I tripping?
No, it's an echo. I'm trying to see.
I hear myself. But with Jason Tatum, I think he could be a top 5 player. I think he can be an all-time player if he just matures up. And he's not gonna go through that maturity with Jalen by his side.
Right.
So I do think they need a split for Jason Tatum to hit that potential that he has.
So yesterday when we were talking, I said, I told these guys, Jason Tatum has never been on a team where he has to be the number 1 guy, besides maybe high school. But in college, he had Luke Kennard, Emile Jefferson, Grayson Allen, and he left after his freshman year to where we both know Grayson Allen wasn't like the best player in the country, but he was like the guy on the team.
That leader.
He was that leader. And so what I told them was, when we got to the Celtics, was Kyrie there his rookie year?
No, I think it was his.
No, they had Isaiah.
Isaiah. You didn't have to be the guy. You didn't have to be the guy then. You go another year, Kyrie's there, you didn't have to be the guy. Now it's like, okay, buddy, it's you and Jalen. All eyes are pointing towards you, but if you step up, eyes will be pointed at Jalen to see what he can do. And I told them Jason Tatum has never been the guy. Never had to be the guy except for in high school. And it's like, if he doesn't reach that potential, and I think the only way he can reach that potential is if they ship off Jaylen Brown. Like I said, they have to Jaylen Brown has to leave. Like I told you earlier when we were talking about how I would love to see Jaylen Brown in a Heat jersey. Would love to see it. But we both know what.
I would too.
But Jason Tatum has to step up, and you have to become that guy, because we all seen him, have the ball at the end of the games. Like past couple of years, big shots are there. He shoots it, he misses, and it's like, you know what, Jason, it's okay because you're young. You still got time. All right, buddy. We're tired of using that excuse for you. It's time to step up, which he has these playoffs. He has stepped up. Now it's Game 7 against the Miami Heat and Eric Spoelstra. This is not a light task. This is why you have to step up, be more than yourself, and win a game. You have to win a game. You have to win this game. If you don't, questions will be asked, Jason.
Okay, you kind of talked about this question yesterday, but now Anthony said I wanted to kind of get what his perspective is. For this Game 7 and the performance, who is this more big for their legacy? Jimmy Buckets or Jason Tatum?
100,000% Jason Tatum.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the narrative right now is the Celtics are almost there. They keep getting almost there. It's gonna turn to they're never getting there. They're always coming short. You see that, and that's how the narrative goes. And if they lose tonight, rumors are gonna start. Lakers need somebody. His idol is Kobe. See where I'm going?
Yeah.
Don't need to say anything else.
For sure.
But does he have the Mamba mentality?
No, he doesn't. That's why he has to go team up with LeBron, because he does not have the Mamba mentality.
But then he's just repeating the cycle.
He has the Mamba potential. And
I
what's
hate
gonna
that
happen
word.
is he's gonna go over there, play a year or two with LeBron.
learn.
LeBron's gone to play with his son, and he can take over. But he needs to learn from LeBron. He didn't learn from Grayson Allen. He's not learning from anybody in the Celtics. What, Kyrie? Horford? Those aren't like real leaders. No. And I love Al Horford. He's Dominican. But you need like an alpha male to follow steps. Like LeBron.
Right.
You're right.
I mean, maybe he's not even supposed to
He
be.
needs some Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward.
Maybe Terry too. We'll give them both.
Hey, talk
They
about
can give us
dodging
like
bullets.
they can give us Marcus Smart and Robert Williams. Call it even.
Jesus Christ. This man with the whole farm will want to give up a bale of hay. Jesus Christ.
Just call me Jawan.
Hey, don't get me started on Jawan.
Bro, get started. We've been on so many rants about this man.
In fantasy football, this man be sending the most wild trades.
Yes.
Wild trades.
Did we tell you what happened? This man drafted Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes for zero reasons, right? And then comes to me and says, "Hey man, you want to trade? I want your player in
Kyler Murray. He wanted Kyler Murray.
I want your player in Kyler Murray." I'm like, "Okay, what quarterback are you giving up?" "Oh, I don't want to give him one of my quarterbacks. I just want all three." What are you talking about here?
First of all, there's no trade value there. And two, why do you want 3 QBs? You're setting yourself up for failure.
Or a super flex. It was legit just a one quarterback league. Standard flex. Like, I don't get it.
Unreal.
But that's Juwan.
Yeah.
They say you got to get your guys.
I guess so. But back at it, I honestly think maybe Jason Tatum won't ever be that guy. He could be a top-notch role player.
Oh,
but it's like if he doesn't
role players.
Not role player. Second
option or number
Okay,
two.
there you go.
That's
better.
That's more fair.
Not role player.
Okay.
Because it's like he can.
I hate the Celtics, but I can't say that.
He has that potential, but he can't. If he doesn't do it this year, make it to the finals, there'll be a lot of questions that need to be answered, Jason.
there will be a lot of questions, but he still has 3 years for me. Like until he turns, if he doesn't have that mentality by he's 26, then it's a wrap.
3 years? So you're going to use the same excuse for the next?
I'm not going to use the same excuse.
Speaking of his legacy, what's worse for his legacy? Losing Game 7 tonight, or making it to the finals but getting swept? I don't think
No,
they
because
will
there's
get swept.
progression.
But what if they did?
If he goes to the finals, it doesn't matter because there's progression.
They made it. That's
But
all you want to do at the end of the year. Make it.
and that's how Celtics fans work too. It's like, oh, we made it to the finals. That's enough. I don't know.
But same thing, they do got a first-year coach, or their new coach this year. I mean, Brad Stevens is in the front office now, so I mean, it's like, okay, this is a beginning. So like, you could still get those enough time. But I don't know. You know better than me, Anthony. Like, I mean, Boston fans are delusional. They're crazy. They're kind of idiotic, you know. But they're passionate for sure. But you might give them a time.
And it's weird, right? Because I like the Red Sox, Patriots, Bruins, maybe even the Revolution. Why not?
Yuck.
But the Celtics, bro. Even while growing up, I always the echo or like the.
Hey, Christian, I think it's on your side, Christian.
You got your AirPods?
I don't, man.
That might be
Put
it.
me on mute. Put me on mute, and I'll come back.
All right.
Mic check. Oh, there we go. No, but I was saying is, growing up, I always knew the Celtics fans were full of crap because they hadn't won a championship in like 20 years in the 2000s, talking about how they're the best. And you still see that nowadays. Like, because they have, up until Game 7, they have 40 more free throw attempts. And they're still complaining about the refs. I get it. Some of the calls were iffy in Game 6. That's true. But if you look at the whole series, in crucial moments, the Celtics are getting those calls. And our best players, the people who defend Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, are the ones getting foul trouble, like on stupid calls. And it's not by accident. I think they were trying to stretch the games. I'm hoping they have like this balancing act in Game 7 where it's like 50-50. I want to see a true game because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are being held defensively by Jimmy Butler and PJ Tucker. If those two stay out of foul trouble, it'll look good for us.
Is Tyler Hero? Is he gonna be back to this game?
Anything for his status yet tonight? Have you?
I haven't seen anything yet, but I doubt it. At the very minimum, his injury takes 2 to 4 weeks to come back, and he injured it less than a week ago.
Yeah,
That's tough.
It's very tough, but I'm actually not sweating about it because if Tyler Hero, let's say healthy, was in at the end of the game in Game 6, we would have lost because Oladipo's defense is clutch.
He has been stepping up.
Mark my words now, I'd rather have Oladipo in the future than Tyler Hero.
spicy.
I hope Christian heard that.
I don't know if he did.
He probably
He
didn't.
he made a face like he might have, but I don't know if it was.
I think that's just his face.
Yeah,
But I think Tyler Hero. I think Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson are out soon because we have Strus and Oladipo to fill those roles.
What about Lowry? Do you think Lowry sticks around?
Yeah, no one cares.
No, he's there. We need that veteran leadership.
I mean, he's
in
there
game
because
one-
nobody wants him.
That's not
Like,
true.
it's not like you can
That's
trade
not
him.
true. That's
Who
not
wants
true.
Kyle Lowry right now? Who wants him? Please tell me.
The
I'm-
Orlando Magic would love to have Kyle Lowry. The Orlando Magic.
Because if
would love
anybody's
to have
willing to trade for Kyle Lowry, I will give them a discount on Terry Rozier. And you want a point guard? I'll give you a younger, better right now, and on a cheaper contract point guard.
Terry Rozier.
He's
What has
better.
he done with his life? Has he
Whoa,
won a
stop.
championship?
Stop, man. Stop.
Has he won a championship? Has he played in the big moments? Outside of that one run with the Celtics when he was a backup role player. He
Has
has
Kyle
not.
Lowry, outside of being carried by Kawhi?
Outside of being carried by Kawhi, that man was an integral part of that team. Keeping
I think it
control of Siakam. was-
Fred.
He
He has-
was, but he fell
If
off.
Siakam was a
It's
PS5
okay.
controller, the circle button's jammed from all the from all the spin moves he makes in the game. That's all he
Jesus.
does. It's a spin move. But
Jesus.
Kyle Lowry's experience and his poise in the big moments. I don't know if you guys watched Game 6, but we were down by 3 after leading the whole game. Derek White hit a 3. It was 97-94. Called a timeout. We're inbound the ball. We're passing the ball. I hope we can look at the highlights eventually to prove my point. Kyle Lowry takes a fadeaway 3, and it was contested to tie it 97-97 with 3 minutes left in the game. That's huge. Rozier's not doing that.
He is doing it. He's just missing and not letting him know. That's the problem.
Am I still echoing?
No, you're
No,
good.
you're good now.
No, you're
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
Yeah, and I don't have to hear myself too.
Awesome. What did I miss? Is the question.
Did
Wow.
you hear Anthony say, this was the hot take, we weren't sure if you heard or not, that for the future, he would rather have Victor Oladipo than Tyler Hero?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Anthony. I think Anthony's thinking of it from because we all know Anthony is a human encyclopedia of GMs. Okay, so he's thinking about it from the money aspect that he can spend more money maybe on a big time player to a Tyler Hero. You're giving up that guy. You're giving up Tyler Hero, sure,
This guy knows me
but
well.
you're going to keep that money to get a better player or get 2 better players that can combine to be the 2. That's where Anthony's at, and they have that Strus guy who is who can score the ball from the 3-point line, but
1.5
also
million.
can give you They only signed him for $1.5 million, but who's been giving you trade balls, who's been playing defense fairly well. So, and that's what the Heat do. Like, they don't mind giving up that big guy to get 2 guys to create that one guy. And both those guys are on a max $4 million deal together. So Anthony likes to save money so he can get the bigger guys. Because I know exactly who he wants on his team. Y'all know exactly who he wants on his team because we talked about it on this show yesterday. He wants that big old boy, that big dude, the 7-footer from Cameroon, I think. Y'all know who I'm
Victor?
talking about. Who?
Victor?
No, his name
Wembanyama?
is Noel Embiid. Noel Embiid.
Oh.
No, Joel Embiid. That's his name. That guy.
That guy.
That guy. I want him.
Miami needs another star.
Yeah,
And they,
we'll see.
Yeah.
Because Bam, we'll see. I'm going to give him a summer with Chris Bosh and hopefully Hakeem Olajuwon. Give him a summer with those 2 guys. If it still doesn't work, we can't just depend on that defense. Not for that money, at least. We
Yeah.
need some offense. We can't.
Mhm.
Jimmy Butler and Bam combined for 53 points last game. 53 points. That's not bad. Except
But-
Bam only scored 6 points. So,
Oh, my God.
So
can't be
here's my
having
thing.
that.
Who knows that he could go after Miles Turner? You never know. They could
Hey, yo,
just,
chill.
They could just
chill,
take the guy
chill.
that you want. That'd be perfect.
Well,
Get Miles Turner if it's a 3-team trade and we get Bam. I'll take that.
Jesus.
Would you
I don't know
want
who
Jaylen Brown on your team, Anthony? Would you want a Jaylen Brown trade if you want? You talked about splitting up
Okay,
Tatum, and they
okay.
choose Tatum.
Okay, let's do this.
What are you giving up?
Tyler.
Well, it depends because we don't have any big men except
You know
for
Boston
dead.
will love Hero.
Yeah, they'll love Hero.
No, they wouldn't. He's too suave. He's too suave. He's
Oh,
not.
he's-
He's not
He's down
gritty.
for us.
He's too
down for us.
urban.
He's not gritty. All right, Pritchard is a scum, and he's willing to get on the ground and pull on someone's knee while tripping them. Or like an Edelman, he doesn't mind taking that slant route, knowing
He might get knocked out.
linebacker is gonna knock him out because he's gonna catch it regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Hero, he's too suave for New England. Too suave. But to give up Bam, it would have to be for a lot because his potential's through the roof, and at defense, he's the best defender in the league. Don't get me wrong, the best defender. He can guard from the point guard position to the center position, and it's slept on. But it's his offensive game that holds him back.
And then when he does go, the Heat team goes far. Like that was my biggest thing. Is like when Bam was going early. I think what game was it? He had like 19 and 6 at half. I was like, okay, game 3, yeah. And I was like, okay, like Bam needs to go. He got to go. Not like go out the door, but like he has to produce.
Yeah, because
And
Jimmy was out too.
But my thing is too, it's like so Jimmy's dropping 47, right? Does Jimmy have to do that every game for them to win? So if he wins, it's dropped 50 tonight. Then like, can he sustain another 4-win, 50-point performance, 40-something plus performance games? I don't think that's possible. We see what he did in the 2020 bubble, where he gave him everything. He was playing unbelievable. But is that a sustainable performance? Possibly. He's that nice. He is a bucket.
I will say
To win-
this.
To win the championship, no, that's not sustainable. To win tonight, it can happen.
So your thing, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's like falling on me. It's sustainable if they win this game and play the Warriors, because the Warriors are a West Coast team. We all know the West likes to go up and down. And then when we all know Miami's a defensive team, if they turn them over, Miami's fantastic in transition offense. Fantastic. So they can do that. It is very sustainable. Just in the half, but in the East Coast where we play defense and it's a half court set, not sustainable. But they win and go to the finals, very sustainable. Just in my mindset, turn the team over, get these layups, do all that kind of stuff, get people tired, make Curry take these unbelievable shots, but contest them. That's all. I mean, let's be honest. That's all you can do is just contest. You that's all you can really do.
But the pool
But-
party could be at full force.
In all fairness to Bam, his main guy hasn't been playing. So he thrives off that pick and roll action with Tyler Hero. And without Tyler Hero, we don't have that smooth, like, shot creator. We have Jimmy, who's just like, get out my way. I'm going to post up on this guy.
Bully ball.
Do my MJ. Yeah, bully ball. Then let me do that slight little MJ fadeaway.
Jimmy's got an old school style.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And
Maybe
that's
Bad
why
Boys
he's
Pistons.
slept on, because it's not flashy. It's just like,
Right.
I'm going to
It's kinda
fucking
like
body
Kawhi.
you.
It's like
Yeah.
Sorry for
Kawhi.
the that's word.
It's not flashy, but it gets the job done.
And speaking of Kawhi, Anthony hit it right on the head. You know, Bam has a lot of potential, and like I've told you guys multiple times, like you said, he's a great defender, and I hope Miami keeps him because, like I said, it's very easy to turn a great defender into a scorer, but it's very hard to turn a scorer into a defender. Very, very hard because it's all a mentality thing. And if you can get Bam in the gym, like you said, with Bosch and Olajuwon, and it starts clicking and working, oh man, the possibilities are endless for Bam. Endless.
Mhm.
I just think he's kind of with that Jason Tatum thing. He has the potential. But where is he going to take that
P
leap to
word.
get there?
Let's just put it the P word, bro. The P word is such a disgusting word because it's like
It's
like
because
it's
it's
almost.
football wise. Because everybody says football players have so much potential and they just
But
don't pay
it's
it out.
even worse in basketball because that's what it was hard for me to get into like the draft stuff because guys were getting drafted so young. So then it's like you might not see like return on your investment for like
For
5
years.
years. You know,
After the max contract.
right?
Yeah, facts.
So,
After the
like,
max contract.
that just like that blows my mind. And like I guess because I am a football first person, so it's like, okay, like we want 2-3 years max and really start to see a return on your investment.
Right.
But 5 is tough, you know. I mean, you got to be patient. You got to trust.
But you also got to remember that
I have a
in
line
football,
for you.
Go ahead.
Oh no. Go ahead. I'll say
I was
that.
like, you also got to remember in football, y'all wait 3 years to leave college.
Fair.
NBA,
Fair.
like college basketball, after 1 year, like you show the slightest P word, you can go to the league. It don't matter if you're John.
Word in basketball.
Huh?
You can talk about your P word all the time, but
Listen,
you know, if we don't see it in action, then
have you seen mock
Hey,
draft?
we'll be right back. Yo, he said you can see your P word all the time, but if you don't see him in action, oh,
you're just
my
all
God.
talk.
I feel you, big dog. I feel you.
So key stats to look at this game is the 3-point percentage for the Heat. I'm talking as a biased Heat fan, of course, but I try to stay objective. But obviously, I want them to win. So for us to win, we have to hit the 30% mark from 3, and we have to hit the 40% mark from the 2-point percentage.
Okay.
If we can hit those two, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
And I think another stat, if you guys can turn them over and score at least 8 to 10 times, it'll be in the bag. Because the thing with the Celtics is, if you turn them over early, they definitely start, hating themselves. Like they just get into this pouty mood. And I think that's what was going on when the Bucks early, when they were beating them. The Bucks would turn them over really early, and they would get in this like little slump mood of, like I feel bad for myself. Maybe next year we can do it, this and that. That just comes from a young team. If they can turn them over 8 to 10 times, and the Heat hit their free throws, we'll be fine. Big time fine.
I'm scared because Scott Foster is reffing, and we've lost every game he's reffed this playoffs.
Sheesh.
But
you know it's bad when you gotta look at the refs in the game. Sheesh.
Well, it's Scott Foster. When he refed game 4, I knew we were gonna lose no matter what. Because when the team is leading in the series, in a playoff series, the team is 2-19 entering the playoffs this year. 2-19 when he refs. It's now 2-21 because he refed game 4, Sixers Heat when we were up. He refed game 4, Celtics Heat this series, and we lost both games.
He also hates
we'll
Chris
see.
Paul too.
Yeah, Andrew Harden
hates Chris Paul.
Harden,
Hates. I feel
Scott
bad.
Foster
That's
has
the thing.
vendettas. I don't understand how people don't realize this. This man has legit vendettas. I don't know if he's betting on games or what, but this man has an agenda.
Wow, throw that man under the bus.
1 second, boys. I hope I don't lose you guys. Can you guys still see me?
No, we can't see you,
but we can hear you.
Okay. Because I got a text from my boy. I'm supposed to meet up with him, and he's already there. No rush. But that guy. So I don't know if you guys have been following me and my life in Boston right now.
Hold on. He asked, "Do we follow him in his life in Boston?" Yes, we do. We are fans of the Anthony Espinal show down in Boston. Yes, we are. Do we follow?
Respect. But I was just walking by Fenway, and then I caught Xander's home run, which was a huge home run at the time in the playoffs against the Astros. I was just walking by, I caught it. Then the Taco Fall thing. I had a foul ball situation, my first baseball game here since moving over. But anyways, on Twitter and in Boston around here, I met a guy. He turns out to be an NBA insider. So we met on Twitter through his burner account.
Oh.
And then we're at a bar. And we're talking. I'm like, damn, this guy really knows his stuff. Man's an NBA insider. He's told me things, and I'm not gonna share it now because I want to respect him.
Right.
I want to respect him, but I want to ask him because I've heard some crazy things. But I'm meeting up with him today. So
All right.
I'm
When you meet up
I'm
with
gonna
him,
catch his vibe.
can you
Say
please
what?
ask him when you meet up with him? Can you please ask him about Shaden Sharp? Because that's the P word I was talking about. Shaden Sharp.
Okay.
He's entering the
Alright.
draft this year. He's like projected a top 10 lottery pick.
Hmm.
Right. Didn't play a single play at Kentucky.
Okay. I will tell you this: he's an NBA Heat insider for the most part.
Okay.
For the most part.
Yeah,
But-
so we can't ask him wild shit no more.
But I need to know the hype behind Shaden Sharp because I ain't seen him play. This man didn't play once.
He didn't play.
No.
Projected top
Yeah.
10 pick. How?
Yeah.
Where,
I don't know.
Where did the hype come
College
from?
basketball is not my forte, unfortunately.
College basketball, man, I think it's wild because, like I told you guys, I think Anthony's met my friend. You remember Dimitri, 6'10" guy, been played ball, man, averaged like, 15 or 20, at least 6 rebounds, at least 5 assists, right at Mercer College, at Mercer.
Yeah.
You have these guys who played just for John Calipari 1 year as a freshman, average 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 38% from the free throw line, and these guys will be a top 30 pick. And they're just common players. And that's the only thing I don't like about the NBA, because you have guys who are dogging and getting into the NCAA tournament, killing people. Like every time they walk on the floor, it's like he's a problem. But you got these guys who, just because they went to Kentucky, same size, same build, not offensively gifted as these guys in these lower level colleges, but who can give buckets. But since they average 6 points, 4 rebounds,
Well,
and one thing for John Calipari off the bench.
But there's
There.
also intangibles.
Yeah.
There's also intangibles, right? Like Kentucky's always in the big game, essentially, for the most part. And you want those guys that can handle the big moment, too.
Right.
Because it's different playing in front of Mercer's crowd. No offense to you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's easier to play in front of that crowd than a whole Kentucky UNC matchup. You're visiting the Tar Heels, and it's a whole different matchup. And you see that, right? Because we have a bunch of undrafted players with the Heat. You know, I got to always bring it back to the Heat. But with Strus and Vincent in game 1, they were fumbling the ball everywhere. Like, they looked so nervous because it's game 1 against a historically amazing franchise. Yeah.
Right.
But, lights too bright, crowd's too loud. Like, they had to, like, Strus had to be benched for a little bit just to recollect himself, and then he came back in and he killed it.
Right.
But that's where I see that value. But yet again, you're right. I mean, if you can't, numbers don't lie.
Yeah,
if he's
and
scoring
numbers don't.
20 plus points per game and stuff, and has no problems off the court, you got to look at him.
Got to.
All right, let's
Go ahead.
let's finish this up with a stat line. So we will give who you think is winning the game, and give me the leading score for that team winning.
Okay, and then I have a question for Anthony after this one, a big question, because he's a Heat fan.
Dang, I'm going first?
Yeah, man. Or you want me to go first?
Okay. It's going to be 115 to 109.
Okay.
Heat.
Yeah. Okay.
Leading scorer, Jimmy Butler.
For sure.
Jimmy Butler with 32 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals.
Ooh.
God, boy, got half the turnovers right there for the team. God.
And I'm gonna speak it into existence here. I said I needed 60 points from Bam and Jimmy. So I said 32 for Jimmy, 28 for Bam. 28 for Bam. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
Oh gosh.
That boy gonna make them all at the free throw line. I'm just kidding.
Christian, go ahead.
I don't care how he gets it.
I love my brother Anthony very much, but I have the Celtics winning. I think
the Dr. Umar rhetoric out there.
I think
I love my brother.
I do love my brother, man. I do love my brother. Oh, by the way, I gotta come up there October something because Boston College plays Clemson, and Clemson is coming to Boston College. Got to come up to that game. But
yeah, my friend that I'm meeting up with, he's at BC too, so we can get tickets.
Gotta go with him. So I think Celtics will win this game. I think Jason Tatum will have 36 points. I'll say 36 points. They will win. They will win this game. I think. $106-97.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what I think.
I'm telling you now, Jason Tatum is not scoring more than 30 points if PJ Tucker stays out of foul trouble.
It's a big if.
That's a big if,
Stop
too. That's a big if. Because my man,
Stop
I don't know
Foster.
what it is, because PJ Tucker is always like getting these tic-tac fouls, and it's always at the wrong place at the wrong time. And it's like
annoying.
it's like not
It's
even on
annoying
him.
because Jason Tatum will Jason Tatum, because he's easy to pick on because it's PJ Tucker. I mean,
Right.
Jason Tatum will go up and he would like graze him, like just caress him. He would caress him, and he gets the foul call. So like,
Yeah. I mean,
we'll see.
yeah. What
I'm
about
just
you
hoping
guys?
for a balanced game.
What about you
Jonathan?
guys?
What you got?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way,
I'm
Jonathan.
conflicted.
By the way, Jonathan, I want to let you know there's an episode of the podcast that's going to be coming on. And
I already
wanna let
apologize
you-
for it.
I was saying,
I already
I want to
apologize.
let you know, my man's,
They acting like
Nah.
I'm Ziggy. They give me the
my
Ziggy.
man's was going crazy, bro. My man's going crazy,
That
dog.
was Christian.
Oh
My
God.
man's
that
going
was-
crazy. Talking about Jonathan
Acting like I got
2022.
girls.
Hey,
Talking about-
listen.
My man talking about go to
What's trying to play me?
bluechew.com for 25% off using the code Jonathan 2022. My man CJ was going crazy, John. My man
Bro,
was
you
going crazy,
chilling.
bro.
You wilding. All right, Jonathan, what is your score prediction? Who you got tonight? I'll go. How about this? I'll go.
You go first. I'll go last.
Because this was my prediction after game 2, and I'm sticking with it. It is the Miami Heat winning game 7. That's going to give us the best NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler is going to drop another 43 points tonight. And to get to that 60, we just need do 42 minus 60. I don't know what that is off the top of my head.
26.
26.
42. 18. Sorry.
18 points for Bam. That's not asking too much for Bam right here.
It's more feasible.
Strong on the defensive side of the ball for the Heat, and I think it's going to be Miami because it makes the best storyline. Thank you, Draymond Green. That's all I got to say. Final score 106-94.
I like it.
And would I have 106-97? I think, yeah.
97.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it's gonna be a close game. I think either one team is gonna show up and one doesn't. So we'll see we'll see which team doesn't show up. But goddamn,
My only thing is, Anthony, if your team loses, we will call you on this show. Don't duck from us.
listen,
We're not going to come at you all sideways. We're just going to get your thoughts and what you think the game could have been
Sideways or
better
not.
at.
sideways or not, I always show face, right?
Okay, all right.
But there's a bar. I'm gonna show you guys since I'm moving. I don't mind exposing my location. I don't care if you guys know about the internet. Let's see if I can turn this around. There's a bar over there. I don't know if you guys can see. It's called Avenue Bar. I was living there all series, whether we were down by 30 or up by 30, just talking shit to everybody. Because Celtics fans are the most casual sports fans in the country. Like, they're the most, how you say it? Fair weather fans?
Fair weather fans, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fickle.
what they are. Yes. And then they only show up when it's like the playoffs or something, and they think they know how good their team is, but they don't. And this is why I'm wearing the jersey. So when we were down by 30, game 4, and I was telling everybody, you're casuals. You don't even know who this is. And I turn around. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Is that Antoine Walker?
Antoine Walker, yes sir. Yes sir.
Yeah,
You don't know who that
basketball.
is.
I know who that is.
You don't know who that is.
Sheesh.
Antoine Walker left the Celtics to win a championship with us in 2006. That's all I gotta say.
That boy a
And I
walking.
wear
bucket.
this for the big moments.
That's kinda hard.
I wear
That's
this for
hard.
the big moments. Oh, I even sat behind him in game 3.
You got a Ray
Wow.
Allen
You-
jersey.
Y'all see how
Ray
casually
Allen
he just said
jersey.
that? Y'all see how casual my man said that? Yeah, I said behind.
I was behind him and Quavo. And I'm so mad.
Hey,
I'm so mad because I didn't ask Quavo who he thought was gonna win, but I just found out today he was sitting with Jimmy's shooting coach. Yeah, but
All right.
Jonathan,
Yeah,
it's your time. You got to wrap it up.
I'm gonna go 102 to 98. I'm gonna piss Anthony off and make him happy at the same time. All right.
oh god,
All right. So Celtics 102, Miami 98. Leading scorer, Al Horford.
Oh.
Hey, yo, that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
And the stream.
I got one more. I got one more question for Anthony, though.
28
I got
for
one more
Al.
question.
25 for Tatum, 21 for Brown.
You said how much for Horford?
29.
They're gonna combine.
Hey, you better go
combining
put
for
that.
over 70 points. Oh my god.
Yes,
to your
sir.
Hey, Jonathan, go to your bookie. I need you to place that bet right now for
Yes.
Al Horford. Place it because if you win this, you will win a lot of money. But if you lose,
We will laugh.
yes,
I want you to feel the
Sir.
pain for that ridiculous take.
And somebody had to bring the hot takes.
Ass
Y'all
a
playing
9, ass a
conservatives.
10, ass a 11. To quote Stephen A. Smith.
All right, so I have one more question for Anthony.
All right, go ahead,
and we can
Christian.
wrap up.
Okay.
So since you're being a diehard Heat fan, this may
like
be an easy question for you. Give me your top 5 all-time Heat or top 5 all-time favorite players that played for the Heat.
Which one?
Up to you.
Dwayne
Whichever
Wade's
one you
number
want.
one, depending.
No, I'm just saying like either one, like your top 5 Heat players of all time for you on your list.
In terms of greatness or just ability?
Uh,
Greatest 5 Heat players.
your favorite top 5 players to ever put a Heat jersey on.
Your favorite,
My
so not
favorite top
greatest,
five.
because greatest is,
Yep.
is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah, I
determine
got
The
you.
top
whether you
2 is
factor in-
easy.
Okay,
I got you. First one, Dwayne Wade. That's easy. That's clear cut.
given.
2, LeBron James. I mean, that's my second favorite player
LeBron
of all time.
James.
LeBron James. Third, I'm gonna have to go with Jimmy. I mean, Jimmy has taken our hearts, and we're behind him full force.
He's meant to be a Heat player.
Yes,
Mr. Big Face Coffee.
He's been known this since he was in Chicago and the Timberwolves.
Facts.
Chicago, he was playing with Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade sold it to him. When he was with the Wolves, Tim Thibodeau, who was like the coach or like the GM at the time, wouldn't trade him to Miami Heat to spite him. Anyways,
Who was
fourth,
also his coach with the Bulls, I'm pretty sure.
I think
Tibbs?
so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was him and Derrick Rose. Yeah,
So we got Dwayne Wade, LeBron, Jimmy. For fourth,
Birdman.
double circle.
it used to be, I would say Bam, but he's really
Testing
been
your patience.
letting me down. Yeah, he's been letting me down.
Jason Capono. I'm just kidding.
Shaquille?
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to go with for number 4. But I'll say Bam. I'm gonna still stick with him. He's
Okay.
my 4th favorite. And then for 5th, I'm gonna have to say so many Heat players. We got Carlos Arroyo, Antoine Walker. Ray
Alonzo
Allen.
Mourning.
We got
Shaquille
James
O'Neal.
Jones, Shaquille O'Neal. Oh,
Alonzo Mourning.
I need you to edit that out. Number 4 is Udonis Haslem.
Okay, I was
Okay.
waiting on it.
Haslem.
If you didn't put him in there, I was going to call you a
Haslem.
fake fan.
Udonis Haslem. Number 4, number 5, Bam.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Okay.
Udonis Haslem has been consistent his whole life. If we put him in today, he's hitting a mid-range shot easily. I doubt he gets in, but if he gets in, it's because we're up 30. So I
No.
hope he plays.
If he gets in, he's going to tech and getting ejected. That's what we definitely.
Yeah, he's punching Pritchard for sure.
Yeah, he's hurting somebody.
Can we talk about how bad Boston nicknames are? Like Peyton
Yeah.
Pritchard's nickname is Fast PP.
Yeah.
What?
Which kind of, yeah, he looks like he couldn't last in bed. So yeah, Fast PP's probably right. And then
Very homoerotic nicknames.
and then Robert Williams, the Time Lord. Ooh,
Thank you. He was late to one meeting. I think this was his first meeting as a Celtic. But he was late, so Time Lord.
but I'm not
He
even
wasn't late.
trying
He had to catch a whole nother flight.
I'm not even trying to talk crap to Robert Williams because if it weren't for him,
he's
this wouldn't
nice.
we wouldn't even be in Game 7.
I'm
He's
talking
been
about
holding
the
down
nicknames,
Bam.
not the players.
No, I know.
Well, fellas,
In the IR.
thank you, Anthony, for coming on before Game 7. Great preview.
Of course.
Definitely will have to have you on soon because we're becoming big soccer fans, and I need to choose an EPL team this year. I got a couple teams
Chelsea.
I'm interested in. Listen, it depends on how you treat Christian Pulisic.
Oh, he's out. Bye.
So I was leaning because I like Christian Pulisic, but if he's gone, I don't think I can rock with you.
Bye.
Damn.
He's a walking hospital. I love him, but he needs to play in a softer league like Italy. In Italy, he's gonna thrive, but in England, the big boy league, no chance.
Oh,
Love him, but no.
Love Anthony.
But I'll still
See ya.
try to sell. I'm gonna still try to sell you in Chelsea. Don't worry.
All right, yeah, I need to know. I need to know some stuff, and we'll figure it out. But until then, guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys support everybody here. We can't wait for Game 7 tonight, and we catch you guys next time. Make sure to check out the podcast. 2 big podcasts coming out this week. It's gonna be entertaining. And also shout out to Blue Chew. If you want a 22% off your next order or not, Jonathan 22.
You want Anthony plug his Twitch?
Yeah, plug your Twitch, Anthony.
Oh yeah, Antonito streams. I'm setting up my own streaming setup soon because I'm moving to a 2-bedroom apartment.
Okay.
So we're gonna be streaming a lot more.
One for
And
him,
hopefully
one
I
for
can
Dame.
stream with you guys.
He said one for
Hey,
him, one for Dame.
Hey, pick this back up. Relax.
For Dame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard.
Damian Lillard? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your best
the Connect.
friend.
Yes, sir. You know it. No. I haven't met him yet, but he was supposed to meet up with me, but he got sick.
Soon. That's what the other bedroom for.
Hey, yo, chill. Hey, chill. Anyways,
Christ.
speaking of bedrooms, BlueChew.com. If you want a discount code, Jonathan 2022, maybe or maybe not get a discount. Don't know for sure. But until next time, guys, have a great night. See ya later.
Yeah.